Hello, St. Mary's, and welcome to Story Hour with Mrs. G. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Today, I think we might get a little bit of rain. Um, our story tonight is one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. Of course, I only read books that I like, you know that. And it was a story that I read to Annalise and Natalie when they were little. So our story today is Madeline written and illustrated by Ludwig Beemelmans. In an old house in Paris that was covered in vines with 12 little girls in two straight lines. In two straight lines, they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in two straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline just said, "Pooh-pooh." And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavel. In the middle of one night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." But Madeline sat in bed, cried and cried. Her eyes were red. And soon after Dr. Cone came, he rushed out to the phone and dialed Dan 10-6. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Everybody had to cry, but not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arms, in a blanket, safe and warm. In the car with the red light, they drove out into the night. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers. Madeline soon ate and drank. On her bed there was a crank and a crack in the ceiling that had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside were birds and trees and sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning, Miss Clavel said, "Isn't this fine? Day to visit Madeline." Visitors from 2 to 4 read a sign outside the door, tiptoeing with solemn face, with some flowers and a vase. In they walked and then said, "Ah," when they saw the toys and candy and the dollhouse from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far, on her stomach was a scar. "Goodbye," they said, "we'll come again." And the little girls left in the rain. They went home and broke their bread, brushed their teeth, and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." And afraid of disaster, Miss Clavel ran fast and faster. And she said, "Please, children, do tell me what is troubling you." And all the little girls cried, boo, boo, boo hoo. We want to have our appendix out too. Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. Now go to sleep, said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the light and closed the door, and that's all there is. There isn't any more. So, boys and girls, that is our story for today. An old classic. Ask your mom and dad. I bet they had Madeline read to them too. So, enjoy the rest of your day, even though it might be a little drippy. And I look forward to reading to you again tomorrow. Goodbye.